Madden World, what it be like? It's your boy Foe. Xbox 720 is the game attack on the PS4, and yo, this is that double triple Madden OGs, and we have hit crunch time. We have hit bonus territory. We are in part number 4 of this scheme, and this isn't much. I do not want to spend too much time on it. I think the jewel to this video is if you didn't see part 1, definitely go back and watch part 1. But in part 1, I mentioned when we talked about throwing the back shoulder fade with the unbumpable, is honestly what I discovered is you don't really need to have an unbumpable fade. To be real about the shit, you just need fades like that. Even if they jam them, depends on who's jamming them. So I'm gonna give you a great tutorial right here, if you will, or a great demonstration. On the left, you have a weaker cornerback. On the right, you have a superior cornerback with great press stats. So, we'll go look at it real quick. And this is a little bit different of a video. I don't know that I ever do this shit, but I'm going to show you. So we got Revis on one side and we got Buster Screen on the other. So Revis is gonna press at a 92 press rate, right? Buster Screen is gonna press at a 65 press rating. Now I will say anybody that presses in this press zone, you're going to be able to get with this shit. Revis is going to be a little bit sketch because Revis can press, so he may tie the receiver up. So you want to be careful about that. But look at Cody Core. And also, let's check out Cody Core real quick. So he is the 4th receiver. He's the 65 overall receiver. So remember, I'm not doing this. I don't really have much to work with on this team outside of AJ Green, which I don't know why I picked this team. But look, he can't really catch. He definitely cannot route run. So he's a problem for us, right? And he only beats the press at a 76 clip. You know what I mean? AJ Green is more like a 93, so he's a little bit better at it. All right, so you see that he's almost evenly matched with Revis. That's why I put him on the outside with Revis, and then we put Cody Core on the outside, weak versus weak. Now watch this. Look at Cody Core. So we're going to be able to get that action just like we were when it was bumpable. Because what happens is if you can win at the line of scrimmage in a cover 2, well, the way that cover 2 works is they are supposed to play underneath the receiver and like play underneath while the light blue plays over the top, right? Now you have these small little out and ups, fades that can still be bumped, but they are still going to the outside. So he is going to get a speed burst up the field just the same, even though he was being bumped. And now you're still going to be able to throw the pass. So now this is still, I think, very game changing, because yesterday what I was doing is I was putting you in the mindset of you had to find all of these unbumpable routes. Now you can safely say you can still throw this pass, dependent attributes permitted, of course, with any verticals play in the game, period. So that means that's going to be in every playbook in Madden. So you don't have to think about playbooks when you're thinking about trying to potentially throw this. You just want to think about the personnel that's on the field that you have and the personnel that you're matched up against. So I think that's very important to note. Also remember, this is a verticals play, so we know how verticals works. The tight end is gonna get open. You could always drag a slant, the inside slot guy, all of that crap, man. So I don't really like covering verticals too much. I just wanted to cover this one part, and I don't really ever throw verticals. I'm not really like the type of person to run verticals. Um, but now let's look at Revis versus Green over here. And same thing. The only difference is that AJ wanted to get cute, try to go up and go make a spectacular catch because I kind of, and look at Revis, and that's another thing I wanted to show. See how tight it is between them because they both can press and they both can make plays. But look how crazy that catch was. The catch was crazy, right? You get animations like that though. You see, because if you make the right throw and throw to the sideline, look how crazy that was. That was ridiculous. Then chances are he's not gonna try to pick it off. But as you can see, he was staying with him regardless. You see that? Now you could try getting that animation, but it's most likely not gonna really. He's not gonna always catch that. Now he's open, and you can throw the pass. I just noticed on the right side of the field, and I've thrown this a lot. He tries to aggressive catch it for some reason when he gets jammed. On the left side of the field, they don't. Don't really know why yet. Hadn't really figured that out as much. But that happens a lot. Now, if you take away him and you put like somebody smaller, then you get more of the animation to the left. I noticed that it's to me. Yesterday I said I liked it with bigger receivers, but I think having bigger receivers sometimes can be to your detriment because they try to spec. Smaller receivers, you tend to get the other animation a little bit more often. Alright, we just do it anyway. Oh. Alright, but anyway, I just wanted to cover that real quick. Now the other play that's gonna be in here is gonna be. Hold on one sec. Let me plug up. My controller's going, getting ready to die. But don't want it to die. Alright, so the other play that's in here is the wide receiver in. And I know what you're thinking. It looked like you can beat cover something, but you can't. I'm just trying to tell you that by default, you can't. I've tried flipping it. I don't know. I've tried a lot. Now, I will say the way that I like to set that play up, and I'll go ahead and show you. Because I do like to set it up a certain kind of way to beat zone. So the way I like to set the play up, I like to streak the tight end, and then I like to drag the slot receiver. That's really my setup. So that's how I set it up. And when I set it up like that, I'm able to get this action where I can throw that post route. So I try to do it like that, and that post route comes open on everything if you do it like that. And then also remember, you can cover 3 bomb like that. So that's the reason why I do it, is because I know I can get cover 2 and cover 4. And let's go ahead and call cover 2 real quick. I know I can get cover 2 and cover 4 like that by utilizing that. What am I doing? It's my fault. It's called cover 2. Did you see him? No, he was open. So that's what you want to do. You get cover 2. And then we can call cover 3. And now you can get like a nice cover 3 like bomb out of it too. So this is just gonna be every zone here. But you see him open down there? And let's go ahead and, cause I really want to close this out. Like my head killing me, bro. Alright. So And just like that, I mean, it's a cover 3 bomb. So, you just can't get cover 4 out of it, just to be real. Because this play last year, you could always get cover 4 out of it. So that's probably the reason you can't get cover 4 out of it, because they probably paid special detail, like special attention to this play, because you could always cover 4 bomb out of it. And now you just have to find different ones. But that's what I like about the play. I mean, honestly, let's put it in like man to man. And if you put it in man to man, then it just depends on when you throwing shit as to what you're gonna throw and how it's gonna come open. He comes open on the sideline, so keep that in mind in man to man. If you also play man to man, your drag routes are gonna be open, the end route's gonna be open right here. And see, that's what I was saying about being able to like have agility and speed, and you can break that. That's something that can happen in 2-man under. Also, you kind of want to watch him with Revis. I wouldn't do it against Revis, but like a better player, not like a lesser player, you'd be able to get that post route. But I really would only worry about that post route if I was doing like zone coverage. So all in all, that's it. I think I covered almost everything. Let me go back and look in the playbook real quick and see what I missed. Oh yeah, zone week and then the draw. Let me just talk about that real quick. So this zone week is okay. You know what I mean? So definitely run it. Sometimes I would just stick to the dive, to be honest. I always say that. I always put that on the field, then I say stick to the dive. So we'll go away from it. But then also, hold on, let me go to it real quick. And I hate that it's a fucking pump draw, but it's still a draw. So it's good that you got one, but it'd be better if you had like a regular one, like a pump draw. But it's good. I just wanted to say that because like everything drops back, because that's how the game worked this year. Like if you can get blocking up front, which we playing against like Muhammad Wilkerson and all these crazy ass people. But if you can get movement, like you can see movement right now, you'll definitely be able to do some damage. And that's like 5-6 yards out of a zone play. I find that whenever I play against people and I run these plays, I either get a lot of yards or I get no yards. Like you're seeing right here, it works the same way because defensive line play is wildly inconsistent. Like 1 second they're playing crazy, the next second you can completely block them and shut them out of everything. So it depends on how the defensive line plays. It's not even the linebackers. The linebackers aren't even the problem. They will always drop back. So you know that's the problem with playing draws this year and what makes draws much easier to play. So I think I covered everything. Let's go ahead and sum up and like wrap everything up. Alright, so we covered the main play that was wide trail, right? The screen's good. I forgot the halfback screen's dope. So make sure you run that shit too. Our second favorite play is gonna be PA slot cross. Then we definitely went over the tight end option, showed you how to run that. You might want to play around with slot drive, but I don't know, I wouldn't use it. Smash is a good high-low read. The toss was fucking amazing, right? We saw that shit. The halfback dive was very good too, and then we showed you how to run your quick audibles. We also gave you the little jewel with the wide receiver screen that also showed you that you could still throw those back shoulder fades while being bumped. So we covered a whole lot of ground today in 4 separate videos. Hopefully I showed you with the cover 4 bomb that you could take concepts like that FL middle concept and apply it to other plays. Hopefully with the wide trail play, you saw that we brought a new route up, but then we also showed you that you could bring old concepts in as well. And with the tight end option, we showed you that with the the corner strike action we got. So I mean, all together, man, it's just up to you to lab this stuff and figure out like what you like. But I'll continue to keep bringing you videos. Like, comment if you feel like there was anything out of our list I could have made better. And as always, bro, subscribe and respect the OGs. Peace.